Can't get that outside the ring field. Pant, taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Dug that out well.
Broad.
Bowled a tidy line that over.
Anderson.
Having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far. And just needs the one for a fifer. Immaculate timing there. Well, they'll get back for three. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask how they got three in the first place. Nice shot. Straight to the bowler, though. No run.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up four.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that missed the lot. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Wood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added in the over. India are 52 for 4. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Big shout from the bowler. Batter doesn't seem sure about reviewing. Looked to have pitched in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
And not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Pant was confident with the challenge. You could tell with their body language from the get-go, and they now have a second chance. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble here. End of the over, 5 off it. India are 57 for 4. Wood ready to start from the Vauxhall end. Nicely played, perfect timing. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now then, massive shout. KL Rahul disagrees with that one, going upstairs for a challenge.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Someone different now to bowl. That brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Misses everything. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will he reply?
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. India are 65 for 6.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
That's got them, a direct hit on the body. They've gone up here.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
got in, 2 in 2 balls.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Will need a direct hit. Bumrah, ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Gone, caught. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Oh, super shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat. That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeping it tight still. Stokes ready to start from the pavilion end. Great shot, great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone for it, but the batter hasn't timed that well and it's gone straight up. This might be gone. In the air and gone. A fine catch. That's the match.
This was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are ever likely to see. A class above.
There was only one tick.
Hello and good morning to all. We're here today at the home of cricket, Lords. You join us for this match between England and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
They would have spoken about this ahead of the game, even... Still, you look at the pitch and the conditions overhead, and bowling first might have been the better option.
A new season, new hopes. Plenty of amazing cricket ahead. The crowd, it's deafening at the moment. It's a strong match-up and can't wait for this game to get underway. It's a good pitch, and I expect to see plenty of runs, plenty of boundaries. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Wood coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot. Leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Over. India, 16 for 3.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Pinged off the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. India 21 for 3. Wood from the pavilion end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Got way too much bounce on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. Smacks that away through the gap.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Can he come back with a dot ball?
In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India, a 41 for 4. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Woakes, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
8 runs added in that over. India, 54 for 4. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle. Good pick up, big chance. Finds the fielder with that shot. England with a massive shout.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Over India, 55 for 7. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And caught deep mid-off with a... simple catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That was one of the easiest wins.
Hello and welcome. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this...
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
Gone. Caught. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End of the over. 4 off it. India are 4 for 2.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Wood coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice solid defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Jordan from the Brian Statham end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. 5 runs added in that over. India are 21 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Reddy waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Going with pace now. Misses. How did that not hit? Drilled that one away.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Goes over the top with that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Going with spin now. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Rashid shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, simple run out. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shreyas waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
End of the over. 7 off it. India a 76 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drilled that one away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Needs a dot ball.
Really good over. Takes the wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
No shot offered. End of the over. India a 90 for 7. Wokes from the Brian Statham end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Nearly gets the edge. Wokes with a great delivery there. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Brook, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. A direct hit and this could be gone. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No, terrible shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India, 101 for 7. Not tempted to play at that one. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
9 runs added there. India 110 for 7. Wood back on now. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Gone, great catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
End of the over, 6 off it. India are 116 for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Wood from the Brian Statham end. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Got that away nicely. There's a chance if it hits. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Wood has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Bowled! What a way to start the over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Bairstow ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. England are 3 for 1. Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Thick edge? No! That's racing away. Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Perfectly timed. Goes over the top with that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. over, England 13 for 1. Siraj from the Stretford end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. England 20 for 1. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good shot, a beauty.
Bairstow was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England 31 for 1.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Straight to the fielder. Bairstow, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 7 off it. England are 38 for 1. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Siraj from the Stretford end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Huge edge. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.